Hello, welcome to this guide to how to book courses through CPD Online via MySID, so that they appear in the school activity plan section of MySID. You'll have noticed if you log into CPD Online now that there's an additional tab that appears at the top of the page, the Browse Services tab. Now I'm currently in the categorization section at the moment, but I'm going to move into the school activity plan now. And what you'll notice when you move into the Browse Services area is that all of the programs and courses that are bookable via CPD Online in the CPD Online format are now available on the page. So this isn't just the EAS offers from the teams as we had on the system last year. This is now the entirety of the courses and programs that are contained within CPD Online. But if you want to find those programs, it should be relatively straightforward because the courses will be tagged into the correct section. So, for example, literacy programs and courses would be programmed in the literacy section, okay, and then you can scroll down and find the courses you want there. Likewise for numeracy or for maths, if you click on the section there, we can very easily scroll down and find the programs that we want to find there. Likewise for 21st century learning, they will appear within the ICT section. Foundation phase has its own section here in CPD Online as well, and also our Welsh and Welsh second language programs can be found alongside the other range of programs in CPD Online. So let's take the example of trying to book ourselves onto a course. If I stay within the numeracy tab now, and I'm looking particularly at, let's say for the sake of argument, I wanted to look at the assessment for learning in Maths Foundation Phase option 4. If I click on the particular tab that I'm looking for, what I'll then be presented with on the right hand side here is a description of the course and also subjects, who's providing the provision for the course, target audience, and so on, all the classic information that I would expect to find in CPD Online. If I then feel that I want to book this course, as linking to my priorities, if I then click on the Event Details tab, the system will then take me to a login screen, which will enable me to access CPD Online. Now, in order to access CPD Online here, you would use the same login and password that you would use for MySID, and in terms of the permissions then that go into CPD Online, if you're the head teacher, you'll have also been set up as a CPD leader in CPD Online, so that means that you can authorize the bookings. So if we log in through the screens there, what you'll now see is the program that I've been searching for appearing in CPD Online in that format that you'll be used to. Very simply then, I will continue the booking in the normal way. So I would request a place on this program. Okay, I will note down my cost code for this particular activity. Now I'm obviously doing this as a test, so I'll have to delete this afterwards. You agree to terms and conditions and you submit in the usual way. You then get your booking reference number and your place on that is being processed. Now, if I return to if I return now to MySID and go back into the activity planning section, so let's go back into the school and into the school activity plan section, the program won't appear in the school activity plan section until your booking has been confirmed by business support. As soon as the business support team confirm your booking, the program will then appear in CPD Online as these other programs here that I've booked myself on for have appeared once that process has been completed. Now, what you can then do when you have brought your program across from CPD Online is you can now edit the section, because currently you haven't linked the activity to a particular priority. So let's go into this one as an example. Okay, so this one, let's say for sake of argument, this program is about further extend the use of ICT and mobile technologies. This particular program, the cost has been brought forward for me from CPD Online, so that's the cost of the course there. Timescales are set because that's the program dates. What I can then edit is the monitoring section, so I can write in here as I would before. My monitoring, how I'm going to monitor it, who's going to monitor it, when it's going to be monitored, how it's going to be embedded. And what I can then do is I can update this priority, this particular activity. And what you can then see has happened is the priority has been added and the monitoring has been added. At this moment in time, it's not possible to change the cost because this has been extracted across from CPD Online. So that's the cost simply of the course. So we can't add the specific staffing costs to that in terms of cover for those activities. They would have to be currently added as a separate activity, but we are going to look to build that into a future release. Additionally, what you've probably noticed if you're completing the activity plan section is that as you add activities, they appear underneath previous activities. By the 6th of July, what you'll notice is as the programs will be filtered by the priority number, so that they will all appear in the correct order. Likewise, if you book programs from CPD Online, until you identify the priority for each of the activities, they will appear out of sequence at the top of the screen. And as I said, from the 6th of July, once the priority has been established and the numbers have been attributed, all of the activities will appear in priority order down the screen. Well, I hope that's been useful. Certainly in terms of the way that the booking works, that's how it's done. I would advise you not to make any bookings unless you want to, definitely want to go on those courses, because obviously as soon as you click that booking, you then have to go through the process of cancellation. So only add the programs that you want to add into your school development plans. Okay, thank you.